our women's bodies was covered up. They wasn't being promiscuous. They wasn't overly sexualized. They wasn't dressing like Sexy Reds and Cardi B's, Glorillas, all these rappers you see today, the Ice Spices and all of them. It said, Lord did what? I clothed thee. Why is it black women today don't want to put no damn clothes on? Who has the power to make her a wife right now? Only you. Who got the power to wait until he make you a wife? You do. So if y'all love God, are y'all gonna keep having sex or y'all gonna go and get married? You already got a child on the way. Now it's time to man up. Now it's time for you as a 21-year-old. I gotta ask this question. How old is she? 20? Okay, y'all good then. Y'all good now. Now watch this. You make that face because of this right here. Go to numbers. Give me numbers right quick. What does America say an adult is? America say you got to be what age? 18, right? Is that what the Bible say? What the Bible say the age of a man is? There you go. You asked it. Okay, you all right. You all right. Watch this. The book of Numbers, chapter 32 and verse 11. Surely none of the men, none of the what? The men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old. What you say, Jalen? From 20 years old. So in order to be a man, according to the Bible, you got to be 20 years old. Did you know that, my sister? Because what's the age when your children, what's the age when that's your son? Okay, now Jalen, you got to go. Just send him your information, your contact number, all right? Now I'm going to ask you, sister. They just went to one of my favorite things to go to. Make sure Jalen, hey James, make sure he get this contact information. Which one of these is Jesus? Which one? Which one is Jesus? Okay, right here, right here. Who else? You said both? You smart. I know you smart. Let's get to the image of Christ. This is the importance that we got to understand when it comes to teaching the Bible. He good, don't worry about it. You good, little bro, come this way, come look this way, come look this way. Come look this way, right here. Take a look at these images right here. You love God, right, sis? Are these all your children or some of them nieces, nephews? Okay, niece. What about her? Sister? Okay, y'all, sister-in-law. Okay, cool. So you married? You sister-in-law or somebody else married through the family? Okay, cool. Now watch this. His head and his hairs were white like wool. So now, Angel and Tiny, which one of these got woolly hair? Kind of like her hair. How old is you? You smart. So which one got woolly hair? Woolly hair, right? You reading the description of Jesus Christ. Read on. As white as snow. Now, which one of these got white hair? Like when we get older, our hair gonna turn what we call gray. What's gonna turn white? Which one got white hair? Which one got white hair? Right here, right? Come on. And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass. Now, Tiny, it said Jesus Christ's feet was like unto fine brass. What color is brass? Golden, brown, right? Browning, right? Like a penny. It says brass, or like brass, read. As if they burned in a furnace. As if they what? They burned in a furnace. So now look, Tiny, and Angel. Which one of these got feet like if it was fine brass and it burned in the furnace? When you burn something, look, you got a lot of kids. I know you cook for them, right? You ever burned some food before, Tiny? What color did it turn? Black. So if it said Christ's feet was like brass or brown, as if it what? Burned in a furnace. So if Christ's feet was black, first question, which one of these has the skin of a black man? So that lets you know that Jesus Christ is actually what? Black. So now why is that important? Because guess what? I noticed something a little earlier. I'm glad she's on the floor. Leave it right there. Don't pick her up. Put her in the garbage. I'm going to ask you this. Why is it that when we buy Barbie dolls for our children, toys to play with, which one do the toys look like? One of these or one of these? Let me see that. Let me see that. You know, I can shoot. Let me see. I don't want to touch it. Okay, now look. That image right there, what kind of hair you think they gonna have on their head when they get older? They gonna have a hair that look like this because this what you allow them to see and what they visually digest every day? Or you think they gonna keep that hair when they get older? Okay, now when you look at black women today, what do black women do with the hair that they got? They put wigs on, and which one of these images do the black women mimic and look like today? This is who she tries to look like. So a lot of parents have to take accountability and realize that, give me Ezekiel 16:44. We have to understand that we are responsible for how we respond to images like this. Because if your children thought this was Jesus, they got white Barbie dolls with blonde hair and blue eyes like this same white man, son of Alexander Pope VI, Caesar Borgia. You don't realize that when your children get older, they gonna follow the same path behind these women. They'll take their real wool hair, braid it, and put a lace front on top. They'll take their real wool hair, braid it, and put a wig on top. But you think, oh no, I'm gonna think they gonna keep their hair when they get older. They're not. Just look at the proof when you walk around your community today.
Verse 10, I clothe thee also with broidered work.
So now you're going to read about our history, the broidered work, the beautiful garments that we had, right? Our women's bodies was covered up. They wasn't being promiscuous. They wasn't overly sexualized. They wasn't dressing like Sexy Reds and Cardi B's, Glorillas, all these rappers you see today, the Ice Spices and all of them. It said, Lord did what?
I clothe thee.
Why is it black women today don't want to put no damn clothes on? Black women put a lot of stuff on. They put men on child support. A lot of women go out there and put on their lights. They put on the small little things, right? But when it comes to now understanding we are clothed, read,
with broidered work, and shod thee with badger skin, and I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk.
So now look, you read about the textures, the textiles and the clothes we had. Our sisters look good, right? But watch this.
I decked thee also with ornaments, and I put bracelets upon thy hand.
Now, a lot of sisters, what you got on your arm right there, Angel? You like bracelets. Sisters like wearing accessories, right? Y'all like wearing earrings when it's time to step out, right? Read.
And a chain on thy neck, and I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thy ears.
And what?
And earrings in thine ears.
Now, what you think they put on, or what you got on right there? Tiny, they all right. Just pay attention to the Bible. It said earrings in their ear, come on.
And a beautiful crown upon thine head. And thou was decked with gold and silver.
Now, the key part, it said thou wast. Meaning this how black women used to be. Read.
And thy raiment was of fine linen.
Now, our clothes was fine linen. Raiment is clothes, right? Do black women wear a lot of clothes today? They show their bodies off, right? Get them young brothers. Read it.
And silk and broidered work. Thou didst eat fine flour and honey.
It said thou didst eat fine flour and honey. Now today, you know that 56% of black women is obese? Did you know that? Did you know that now all the time we went to Country Buffet, all the time we went to Ponderosa, Sizzlers, what's some of them more? We go to McDonald's, we go to all these foods, Golden Corral, all these places, especially when they get the free drinks. Ladies get in tonight, free drinks and all of that. And then the sister will have a purse with a bag full of fries in it. A sister will have an 8-piece, a 6-piece, 14-piece. Read on, watch this.
And that was exceeding beautiful.
That was what?
Exceeding beautiful.
Now, how would you say women today are? The way that they dress. Is it beautiful or is it more sexual? Is it more immodest? It's what? It's degrading. So now, Deuteronomy 28. My young brothers right here. Women today, I'm going to ask y'all. Look, when you talk about women, black man ain't got he ain't got nowhere to go. He ain't got to go nowhere when you talk about women. Look, he like, oh yeah, what y'all talking about? Y'all talking about how? No, we talking about the daughters of Sarah right now. All right? So y'all come on over here. What's your name? Ron. And what about you? Quinn. Okay, Ron, Quinn, Angel, Tiny. Y'all come over here right quick. Deuteronomy 28. Where y'all self at on this sign? Where you see your name at on this sign? And I'm going to read this in Deuteronomy 28. Read.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So now look, it said, Ron, you caught it right away. If we don't listen to God and keep the commandments, it says that all these curses will come upon us.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now look, my sister, it says what? Ron and Quinn. It said the curses will come to pass and overtake us. Now, you realize one of the curses is verse 16. Rush this, come on.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So the Israelites will be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. What's some of the bad things or curses that happen to the cities that we live in? Like Milwaukee, for example. Drugs, what else? Shootings, murders, what else? Huh? You don't know? How old is you? Huh? 18? You play 2K? You play video games? Have you ever seen a black man lose in a video game? It'd be his right hand man, like how y'all is, y'all cool, right? How would you understand that? You understand now when it come down to it, right? When brothers get into an argument over a basketball game or a video game, what happened to that brother? They end up fighting. They end up killing each other. But now she just went and gave us a nice example. A shooting can happen. The Bible said what from the top?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So now you realize we got gang violence, gun violence, drug violence. They was lynching us from trees. We was going around there and had to separate our bathrooms, our urinals. We had to separate the what's the thing called when you drink some water? The faucets, right? When you understand what happened to us with Black Wall Street, when we had businesses, when we drive today, you got police brutality, you got racial profiling. Just because when you was a kid, they called you cute. Now you're 19, they look at you like you dangerous. That's how you understand when it comes down to the curses. We as a people have been cursed because we disobey God.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word